Hey friends, it's your boy, BigTCGFan, coming at you with another video. And today, we're going to continue our fan art series. This time, we're heading to Dragon Ball Z. And the character I've chosen is going to be a first for me, as I generally tend to draw female characters, but I wanted to mix it up. So today I chose Broly. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. And as usual, we're going to speed it up. Now, the artwork I just showed you of Broly was more of a passive and laid back, but I wanted to do full aggro, I guess Super Saiyan Broly. So I found a drawing of him where he's got the full hair, eyes bugged out, even the iris is missing, and screaming out in aggression. And so we're going to roll with that. Now, one thing I did note with this style of art is it is very angular, much like the Yu-Gi-Oh! I had mentioned. So there's a lot of straight lines in his face. It's very aggressive. His hair is wild, but it's also very thick pieces, so it's quite easier to draw than normal hair. And what's cool with this one is I don't usually do too many drawings with the mouth open, but in this case, we definitely want to have his mouth open, yelling out as he's aggressively ready to battle his opponents, hopefully to win. Although I think he's a bad guy, so he's probably going to lose. Usually that's how it goes. But I think Broly's a very popular bad guy, actually. So we're going to go ahead and finish the mouth. And it's cool because I want to do a little shading here so you can tell, his teeth from his tongue and the rest of his mouth to give it a little detail. So we're shading in the darkest parts there. And we'll come back and shade in the rest. And one good thing with this character is because of his current condition, I don't have to draw eyes, although I think I'm pretty good at drawing eyes, but we can just draw a blank, I guess that's how Saiyans, when they go full Saiyan, they do that. So we're drawing up his thing here. And it's cool, I don't really actually know very much about Dragon Ball Z at all. I've never even watched it. But like I said, I like this character because he's voiced by a guy named Vic Mignogna, and I'm a big Star Trek fan, and Vic Mignogna, apparently, he's a regular voice actor, but he did a Star Trek fan movie, and I know that there's been some issues with him and stuff going on out there, but I felt it had nothing to do with this, since I'm just trying to draw a cool character, and I knew who he was just from the Star Trek. So we're going to go ahead and draw. Like I said, he has a very angular face, so it makes this a lot easier. I'm going to put his ears on there. And he, ironically, has pointy ears, not normal human ears. Put a little detail on there. Gives him earring. He has earring on both ears, so we're going to put that in there. Draw him up here. So it's pretty cool. Like I said, it's a fun drawing because the angular portions of it, I think it makes it a lot easier to draw than the average human face. But I do like to make sure to not draw things perfectly even on both sides, because no human has perfectly even face on both sides. So that'll actually give him some realism. So we're just going to go ahead and put some hair on him. Because his hair is just poofed straight out, mostly into these long spikes. So that makes things, like I said, easier to draw for the hair, because you just got to put these lines on him, a couple of little hair lines to make it appear as though he has hair. Some shadowing under there. Yeah, so it's good. Like I said, it's a lot of fun. This is definitely a new style for me. And I think, as you can see, it's coming out pretty well, And I don't usually do too many male characters. In fact, this is my first one that I've really tried to do. But it worked out because, like I said, he's very angular. And you could tell right away, this is a male character. And you could tell it's a Dragon Ball Z instantly just from the hairstyle. And I think, you could tell right away who it is if you knew anything about the anime. But it turned out, it's coming here. We'll put some more hair on him, get him going good. We got a little unusual spike there, and I'm going to draw some lines. I took a few little, artistic choices there to get it, and then we're going to line the jaw up, give him a square chin like he has in the comic. Yeah, you can definitely tell who this is just by looking at it, I believe. Yeah, I like this. It's just turning out really well. As is what happens with most Saiyans, when they go full Super Saiyan, they get extremely muscular. So we're trying to make sure that we capture that so that you can plainly tell that he is going full Saiyan here. And just getting his muscles on there. Yep, here's some pecs for him. Got to give him big old huge pecs. Yeah, it's working out well here. It's going well. But we'll just keep doing it. And then what we'll do next after we do that is we're going to finish the little definition, and then we'll go right to shadowing. As I always say, we'll do the eyebrows first. But I really like to give shadowing to a character. I think it gives depth, especially when you're looking at it. You see we get a little shadowing because the tongue wouldn't be white, obviously. And then also that'll make it so that the teeth stand out more. Put a little shadowing in the ears, get both the ears, and then under the neck and on the eyes. Just to give it, like I said, give the character some depth to it. You know, because like that's a really important thing I find when you're doing art. And since his hair is black, I'm gonna put a little shadowing on his hair to make it, you know, differentiate from the paper. And it works really well. Just a couple little scribbles. I mean, I could sit there and delicately spend an hour doing crazy shadowing with it, but it's just an anime character, so we want to get him in there. And a lot of anime characters are drawn specifically to be quick and easy, you know, just to let you know so you get an idea of what's going on. And that's something I think we pulled off here, you know, with him. So we're going to have some shadowing where his hair, because basically the shadowing I'm putting in would be basically under his head and his hair. All right. So what do you guys think? My first stab at Broly. Said put my initials in here. I think it looks pretty good. So make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below, share if you can. Peace out.